Hello Pisces, welcome to Teresa's readings. I am Teresa. So today we are here to do Pisces general reading for August 1st through 15th, 2019. I also want to let you guys know that I have been doing general readings for each zodiac sign for the first 2 weeks of the month and for the last 2 weeks of the month, and then doing an overall reading for each zodiac sign once a month. So that's going to change. I'm going to start uploading the same with the love readings that I do with the general readings. It'll be a first half of the month love reading and a second half of the month love reading. I'm also considering, and I'm kind of taking a poll, doing a love reading once a week, 1 hour, hour and a half long live reading here covering each of the zodiac signs for love for that week. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I've had a couple people ask me to do a vlog, and I have decided to do so. I was kind of thinking about doing it anyway, so it will be called Teresa's Takes, and it should be up and running by the second weekend August. And I will announce it here and let you guys know. It will be called Teresa's Takes, and it will be 1 vlog a week. If it gets really popular, then I'll probably consider doing it more often than that, okay? All right, you guys, so after July and being in Mercury in retrograde for so long, I thought what I would focus on this first half of the month of August for everyone is Whispers of Healing. We all need to heal a little bit, right, after that whole Mercury in retrograde thing. And let's get started for Pisces for August 1st through 15th, 2019. We're going to call on the universe, spirit, and my guide David to please give us the correct and true answers or messages for Pisces for August 2019. Here we go. Awareness. Again. Seek seclusion. I've got this a lot for everybody this week, or for this reading. And well-being. Okay, you guys. So, the first card we have is awareness. Now, what I'm channeling for this card for you guys is there are always things happening around us that the universe is trying to lead us towards. There are signs, there are, I don't believe in coincidences, but there are happenstance, let's call them that, and things that come toward us, and sometimes we recognize it and sometimes we do not. So it's time to open up that third eye or that inner mind or that universal outlook and take in what is going on around you. There are always some messages that the universe is trying to send to you, and sometimes we catch them and sometimes we don't. With this card coming up in your reading, it says to me these first 2 weeks of August that the universe is really looking towards you, shining its light on you, and trying to send you messages. So please take in everything around you and see what it is exactly the universe is trying to make you aware of, okay? Then seek seclusion. I've gotten this almost every time I've pulled cards today. So sometimes, especially after we go through this Mercury in retrograde where it's been pretty tough, pretty rough on us with everybody having a difficult time, and Mercury making us all somewhat irritable, and then we kind of rub up against each other and make each other irritable, and it just happens. Well, this particular Mercury in retrograde is all about leaving all that does not serve us, leaving it all behind, and opening us up to this new bright beginning with this new bright future and positive energy ahead of us. So sometimes after going through such a long period of having to deal with negativity or having things go wrong because of a tendency that every little thing goes wrong during Mercury in retrograde, sometimes we have to take a step back and spend some time in seclusion by ourselves to readjust ourselves, realign ourselves, ground ourselves, even meditate and focus on healing and pulling all that positivity back into us. And that's what I think that the Seek Seclusion card is trying to say to my beautiful Pisces out there this month. And then lastly, well-being. Now this goes right back to that seeking seclusion, I believe. You know, sometimes, come on, there we go. Sometimes we have to take that moment back in peacefulness and meditation, or peacefulness and seclusion, in order to heal ourselves and to take care of ourselves, bring our well-being back to the level that it's supposed to be at after such a long, I almost feel like friction. It's friction when Mercury is in retrograde. It's like everybody's kind of, all these energies are banging up against each other and causing even more negativity and irritation to happen. And now is the time, once Mercury slips out of retrograde, when we go into August, where we're supposed to focus, and you particularly, my Pisces, are supposed to take a step back and breathe and focus on all of the positive energy that now exists around you, and bring all that back into your well-being. Okay? Beautiful beginning to the read, my Pisces. So, today I am using Dreams of Gaia Tarot. It's a gorgeous tarot deck to get your reading for the first half of August 1st through 15th, 2019 for Pisces. And they're already turning over, you guys. These are all really big decks, so bear with me while I try to shuffle, okay? So we're going to ask the universe and Spirit and my guide David to please... Ooh, the Seven of Cups. Opportunity. To give us the correct and true messages. The Eight of Swords. The Six of Pentacles. Or the Six of Earth. Again, please. The Maiden. I see so many peaceful resolutions coming for everybody after this Mercury in retrograde. It just, sometimes there's a theme. There was last month, and it looks like there is this month too. The Youth. That would be the Fool. Again. The Mother. Wow, you guys. Queen of Air in reverse. And one more for my Pisces. Okay. The Scribe. Actually, we got two more. And then we have the Seven of Fire in reverse. You're going to finally be able to quit having to use your self-defense. But we'll get to that in just a second. Okay. So the Seven of Cups, or the Seven of Water, speaks to me of all these new opportunities coming your way. All these new possibilities. All these new options that are coming towards you in this month of August. And for you to get this water card right off the bat speaks volumes, right? It's almost as if the water signs are in their element finally, and that they are having, and with it being in their element brings all these beautiful cups of opportunity and options. And sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, but I feel like for you guys, for this particular reading, it's actually going to flow very steadily towards you. And in so giving you the peace and the serenity of knowing that if one thing does not work out for you, then you have so many other options to turn towards and to focus on. So many different possibilities, so many different, for so many different ways. Could be money, could be purchasing a home, could be a new job, could be a new love. Then we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Air, in the Rider-Waite deck speaks of not knowing which way to turn. But for me, if you look here, you can see that, see if I can get this to focus for us. You can see that he's holding two swords, one in each hand. One you see bloodshed in, and the other one you see chain to. I feel as if there is something in particular bothering us, a particular group of Pisces out there. Again, please take what resonates and toss the rest away. If it doesn't resonate at all, please just throw the whole stinking thing out the window. Because I feel like for a certain group out there, almost, and I don't feel like tied down, like I don't feel bound in the general sense of the word. I feel bound as if emotionally to some kind of situation, something that you get in your blood and sweat and tears to, and it just has not worked out. But you are evening out, because even though you can see that in the palm of both hands, I hope you can't see it anyway, he is balancing it incredibly well, and I think so are you. The next card that we get is the Six of Earth. The Six of Earth. The Six of Earth speaks to me of equal give and take, balancing the load. It seems to be a lot about balance for you guys this coming August. Even though you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder, you learn to adjust and balance it in a beautiful way. Work, fun, relationships, you are really blossoming. Because I see, hold on, ooh, there we go. With a maiden card here, it's almost like you're taking a new trail, a new, beautiful, natural beginning. Come on, and please, he just does not want to focus for me anymore. A new, beautiful beginning, a new, beautiful trail, a new, beautiful, a natural progression in your life. That even flow, right? Then the youth in reverse. You're not going to get my face, you're going to get the card. There we go. It's like you're and it's two in a row. You have the maiden and the youth. I'm telling you, it's all about perspective to me for you guys. It's all about, hold on just a second. I feel like with the maiden and with the youth together, as if you're waiting for someone that you care a great deal about, but with the youth being in reverse, they're just not at the same place that you are. They're not ready for that. They're not ready to come together yet. It may have been somebody you've already dated or somebody you're interested in, but with them being opposed to each other, the youth being in the reverse and the maiden being the upright, I feel like you know who you are and what you want to do, but they are not quite ready to move forward and progress within something to you. Because I feel like this whole Mother Earth coming to you, this is the divine feminine of the deck. The divine feminine of the deck. It's like you guys have grown exponentially. You have grown in your abundance, and this is a fertile time for you in your life, and that could mean having baby, or that could just mean, you know, a fertile time in growth for you, rebirth. It's all about regeneration and Mother Earth and being grounded, regrowth. You're growing as a human being and an individual. Then we have the Queen of Air, and I feel as if you've adjusted yourself so much so that it's like any harsh words that you used to speak no longer come to your tongue. It's like you have learned how to really consider, and unlike my Pisces do, being the kind, beautiful, loving human beings that they are, you really consider, even more so than you did before, the words that come off of your tongue. You think about it with this Queen of Air, and you nurture it within before letting the words that you want to speak and communicate to this person roll off your tongue. You have softened even more so than you were before. And then you get the Scribe. That's because of the wisdom that you found, sought out, and actually found. The Scribe speaks of wisdom, and you see the scroll scrolling off from his tongue. It's as if you know, it's unbelievable, all the readings this month, how loving and beautiful that they are. Everybody moving forward, and I so greatly believe it has to do with that Mercury in retrograde that we just went through. You found wisdom instead of pushing towards, or pushing a person towards trying to get some kind of a commitment or some kind of a answer from your person that you're dealing with right now, you've come to the realization that it is what it is. What'll happen will happen, and that sorry, fly, and that you will just continue to be you, that loving, beautiful person that you are, and that when they come around, they will, and it is what it is. Because then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Remember at the beginning I said you're at that point where you're like, you know, the need for self-defense is no longer for you. Why? Because you've gotten on this long, beautiful path of knowledge. Even though you wanted this person, and even though you very well have this person, they're just not at the same mindset and mind frame or timing as you are. And you have learned to take that inner mother nature, inner divine feminine, be it male, female, doesn't matter, okay? And that knowledge of soft words and the wisdom that you've sought and probably pretty much always had with that inner old soul of yours, and realize that, you know, what is, and if what is what is, and what will be, I can't talk, what will be. And, you know, it's not only having, it's not only them not being in the place that you're in right now, but also knowing that you don't, within that relationship, you don't have to defend yourself anymore for the way that you feel and the way that you are, right? It's a beautiful place to get to when you don't have to, when you not have that self-knowledge of not having to defend yourself anymore. If they're not ready, it's all good. And you don't need to defend yourself if you don't want to. Very nice place to be, Pisces, okay? Woo, peaceful, loving. That's my Pisces. That's my Pisces. I cannot pick this card up. Here we go. So I also have my Goddess Guidance Oracle cards today. I just had a feeling that everybody could use one of these today. Just a little bit of wisdom from the universe for my Pisces today for August 1st through 15th, 2019. It's a little piece of guidance from the goddesses today, please, for my Pisces for August 1st through 15th, 2019. Woo, that was quick. Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. I think that has to do with this point of love and peace within yourself that you've gotten to. I think that, you know, celebrate in yourself. And you don't have to go to like Stonehenge or anything like that. You go to that, we all have this, and I think especially my Pisces, that special, beautiful place that you've always had your whole life. A creek, a swimming hole, a stand of rocks, boulders, a hiking trail, a specific tree you always sat under when you were a small child to read and to bask in nature. And I think you need to go there, and that is your altar or your power place to connect with the divine, because the divine's reaching out a hand to you in order to bring you even further within that wisdom and loving peacefulness that you have inside. Gorgeous reading, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please tap that like button. And if you haven't subscribed and would like to, please do. If you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos, which I try to do almost every day, please tap the bell icon. Okay? I will have the first set of love readings uploaded as soon as I finish uploading all of these. I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.